Good morning and welcome. Today I have for you a short introduction to cube efficiency. Now I can guarantee that this is going to have a huge impact on your cube handling, and if it doesn't, you can have your money back. Now, I'm not going to bamboozle you with match equities or complex mathematics. I'm just going to show you some positions and demonstrate what we mean by cube efficiency. So stick around. Now, if you look at this position here, white is on roll, but what is the correct cube action? Double take, double pass, no double. The match score is there on the right hand side. So the correct cube action is a big double and a monster pass at 11 away, 11 away. You can see that white is on roll, white has one fewer checker, and white is slightly down on the pip count, 19 compared to 23. So this makes it a double, and it's also a big, big, big pass. Now, this position, if white owned the cube, would also be a big redouble and a mammoth pass at this score. So white's winning chances are very high, and green does not want to lose 4 points in a match to 11. Now let's adjust the match score a little further and see what happens. Now, if the score was 4 away, 4 away, so both players won 7 to a match to 11, it would be a redouble, and it would be a gargantuan pass, an absolutely monstrous pass. So you can see here that this becomes such a big pass because white not only wins the game, but also wins the whole match if green takes. So here it's much, much better to pass. Let's make further adjustments. Now, if the score was 4 away, 8 away, it would be correct here for green to take the cube. So if green takes the cube on 4, well, white can win the match on that score, but green can't. So it's much better for green to redouble again to 8, and then green can win the whole match too on that cube. And you can see that is very efficient for green because at the score being 8 away, the cube on 8 perfectly wins the match. If we make another adjustment now, so it goes from 4 away, 8 away to 3 away, 8 away, now it swings to a huge no double for white and a big take. So why is this? Now this is because the cube does not need to be on 4 for white. White only needs 3 points to win the match. He does not need 4 points, whereas green needs 8 points. So giving green ownership of the cube here is very dangerous, and it becomes very efficient for green to recube white back. So here it's best to hold on to the cube and just reach the Crawford game where the cube is out of play. It would be a big mistake to double here, to redouble here as white. And even if we look at the initial cube action at this score, 3 away, 8 away, we can see further adjustments. So here it becomes a big double and a monster pass for green on an initial cube action. So you can see here that it's better for green to pass the initial cube and for white to be 2 away from winning the match than for green to accept the cube and then white to be on the Crawford game where the cube is out of play. That would mean green would need to win the Crawford game and then win further games after. Whereas if green were to drop this, the green could bring the cube into play the game after. So you can see there the difference between initial cubes and redoubles. So in this position, as we saw before, it becomes a huge no double and a big take. But the same position at the same match score becomes a double pass on an initial cube. So what do we mean by cube efficiency? It means the exact number of points to win the match or to reach the Crawford game. So winning 4 points when you only need 3 is not efficient. And you could see there that green redoubling again to 8 when white only needed 3 points to win the match was a surplus of 5 extra points that white did not need. So that made the redouble a big mistake. Now with earlier match scores, it is very efficient to use a cube action to try to reach even away scores to get the most value out of gammons. And we want to keep our opponent on odd away scores. So that's a brief demonstration illustrating what we mean by cube efficiency. I hope that's helped you. Let me know in the comments. Good luck in your cubing and your backgammon games. See you next Wednesday. Take care. Bye.